Thank you for joining us for this webcast, How to Fulfill Your SDP Commitment as a Purchase of Service Provider. This webcast will provide a brief overview of the Supplier Diversity Program, spend with SDP partners, and how to file your SDP form using the UFR. So what is SDP? The mission of the program is to promote equity and opportunity in state contracting. In other words, the SDP works to promote opportunities for diverse companies to do business with the Commonwealth. The program is administered by the Supplier Diversity Office. In addition to overseeing the SDP, the Supplier Diversity Office provides certification services to diverse businesses. The Supplier Diversity Plan for Purchase of Service contracts requires all providers to partner with certified businesses. Every year, providers must file a completed SDP form along with other documents using the Uniform Financial Report System, or UFR. Information included on the form is SDP spending for the previous year and an SDP financial commitment for the current year. When bidding on new contracts, providers must attach the most recent SDP form. Supplier Diversity Program plans are required from all providers participating in contracts for goods and services when the total spending on a contract is expected to exceed $150,000. Please note, effective July 1, 2021, large procurements for goods, services, and purchase of service will be defined as those with values exceeding $250,000 annually. All providers on such contracts must have certified SDP partners and report on spending with them. This requirement applies to your organization even if your organization is already state certified as a minority or woman nonprofit. You can find SDP partners in the SDO databases on the SDO webpage. Understanding business needs change, you can add or delete SDP partners with other certified businesses at any time. So who is qualified to be your SDP partner? Businesses who are state certified as minority business enterprise, women-owned business enterprise, veteran and service-disabled veteran business enterprises, as well as minority and women nonprofit organizations qualify. The SDP was recently updated to allow the inclusion of certified disability-owned business enterprises and lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender business enterprises. Prime vendors can now count spending with these two certification types toward their SDP commitment. Providers can choose to meet their SDP commitment with any business-to-business relationship. A familiar example is subcontracting with SDO certified businesses or nonprofit organizations. As a provider, you may hire a certified business to provide goods and services, which are directly related to your statewide contract. For example, a provider may utilize a certified business or nonprofit for health services, transportation, food service, or personal care supplies. This spending would count toward the provider's SDP commitment. Another avenue you might take is through obtaining products or services from your SDP partner for your daily business operations, which are completely unrelated to your state contract. Do you use a certified janitorial service, a catering company, or accounting firm? Is the CPA firm you are using to file your UFR a certified business? These types of expenditures can count towards your SDP commitment. A provider may use an SDO certified computer installation company to upgrade the office computers. The payments made to that computer company would count toward your SDP plan commitment, even though that relationship doesn't have a direct correlation to your contract. It counts because you are spending with an SDP partner in your day-to-day operations. Keep in mind your relationship with your SDP partner does not need to be ongoing, but could also be a one-time expense. Perhaps you need to test your fire extinguishers or repair your office central heating. If you use a certified business, these expenses would count towards your SDP commitment. Devote some time thinking about where you spend money in the course of doing business. Do you have an accountant, lease office equipment, or use a delivery service? Are your current business partners and suppliers already certified? Remember, a wide range of business expenses may be eligible if the suppliers are SDO certified. If they are certified, your current spending may help meet your percentage of sales commitment. If they aren't SDO certified, find out if they're eligible. The basic requirements include being at least 51% owned and controlled by one or more women, veterans, or members of the specified minority groups. Consider suggesting certification to businesses who you think may be qualified. You can ask any of your vendors to take the free certification self-assessment at www.mass.gov/SDO/start. The Supplier Diversity Office will follow up with those businesses who are eligible. Another key resource to help you find certified businesses is the online directory from the Supplier Diversity Office. This is the same directory you would use to verify eligibility. The link to the directory is located on the SDO webpage. Once on the webpage, click on the task Directory of Certified Businesses. Let's take a look. I'm going to click on this hyperlink. The directory has quite a few search criteria, but really you only need to focus on a few. The first search category is business type. Here you can search for profit, nonprofit, or both. I would recommend clicking on both. The next search category is certification type. Please leave this one blank. The reason is we share this database with other organizations, and not all certification types listed here qualify for SDP. Next, under certification agency, always choose the first one, Supplier Diversity Office. The most beneficial search criteria is by keyword in the product services description field, where you can search by company name or product description. If I was looking for a certified accountant, I can type the word accountant, scroll down, and click search. All certified accountants appear in alphabetical order. Scrolling down, you can see all the contact information as well as the type of certification they have. I can go back to the search page by clicking on Back to Previous Page button on the top left. You can also search for any of your business partners to see if they are certified. So, for example, I want to check if my rubbish removal company is certified, Allstate Waste. I can type Allstate in the description, scroll down, and click search. Allstate Waste does come up, and if I continue scrolling, I can see they are a WBE certified and their certification is good until January 2024. You can also search by city or town by clicking the drop-down arrow, or by zip code by typing in the 5 digits in the box. The results will list the company names alphabetically by default. However, you can choose different sort results by checking off another selection. Output type determines what format you will see your results in, either on the screen, in PDF, or as an Excel spreadsheet. I would recommend downloading it to an Excel spreadsheet because you can save it to your computer and filter the information to your preference. All providers on departmental contracts are required to complete and submit a Supplier Diversity Program form for purchase of service. The SDP form may be downloaded from the SDO Forms page. The Purchase of Service SDP form looks like this. Part 1 is the provider information. Providers enter their organization name and contact information. Fiscal year total POS state expenditures can be found on the POS expenditure and federal funds listing posted by OSD on the provider's UFR e-filing site. Part 2 is where providers list their SDP partners, certification type, and a brief description of business arrangement. In the committed amount in current fiscal year, the provider lists the fiscal commitment for the current year. In the expended amount in the prior fiscal year, the provider fills in the money spent in the previous year. Below that is instructions on how to submit the SDP form. Please do not convert the form to PDF, as the information needs to be combined with data submitted by other organizations. There is no place for a signature, as this form does not need to be signed. To submit your SDP form, you will need to log into the OSD UFR e-filing system with your logon ID and password. If you have not filed your SDP form for fiscal year 2020 or filed a blank form, please do the following. First, access your FY 2020 UFR filing. Then, in the Create or Review UFRs box, click the Refile UFR/Piecemeal UFR filing choice. On the Create Filing screen, click Upload Documents and upload the SDP plan form. If you would like to file for an extension, first access your FY 2021 UFR filing. In the Create or Review UFRs box on the left, click the File for Extension choice. On the Create Filing screen, click Upload Documents and upload the SDP plan form. Do not use any other filing type when filing the SDP plan form alone. Providers not requiring the extension may file their full UFR and SDP plan form using the standard process. As you or your CPA uploads documents, use the Other Document field to identify that you are filing an SDP form. The application type should be Microsoft Excel. And as a reminder, this form does not require a signature. If you have already filed UFR for the past year, you can add the SDP form by using the Create a Refile/Piecemeal UFR filing option. Detailed instructions are available in the UFR user guides. Once the SDP form is uploaded, it will appear in the completed document list. This form should be filed annually, and the deadline for filing is 3.5 months after your fiscal year. As we complete this webcast, we recommend using the resources here if you have questions or wish to have further understanding. If you have questions about the Supplier Diversity Program or SDO certification, you can email or call the office directly.